Hello again, readers. We are going to get back into our text this week, Sugar, Sugar Everywhere. We are thinking about the main topic, but more specifically, this week, we're trying to think about how each section in a nonfiction book will support that main topic and teach you more about that fact. So, we know the main topic of Sugar, Sugar Everywhere is that sugar is only some places. No, I mean, sugar is everywhere. Yesterday, we actually went to the second section, what is sugar? And your job was to talk about how this section supports that main topic. And you guys came up with some great ideas. Some of the most important details that I would talk about is that this section taught us that sugar is in things like apples, pears, and grapes, but also vegetables like potatoes and yams. And we eat it when we eat things like table sugar. And then you can pick up on this clue that there's sugar in milk. The first sentence said sugar is a natural ingredient in plant foods and milk. So it's in so many different foods. And that it's actually in our body. Our body uses glucose to help give us energy. So there was a lot of different things in this chapter that not only taught us what sugar is, but that it is in so many different things, not just in a sugar bowl. Today, we're going to move on to the second section. The heading of this section is hiding in plain sight. And we talked a little bit about how this section title might be a little bit confusing if you're not thinking about the main topic. The main topic of this book is that sugar is everywhere. So what do you think is actually hiding in plain sight? Sugar, yeah. All right, we're going to get into this section and we're still going to be thinking about that question. How does this section support our main topic that sugar is everywhere? Hiding in plain sight. The body can get all the sugar it needs from naturally sweet and starchy foods. Many prepared foods, though, are packed with extra sugar. I noticed something about that word prepared. Now, I kind of know what that means. Like, I should be prepared for an assessment before I take it, but I don't quite understand how I would match prepared with foods. So I noticed it's bolded. So let's go to the glossary. All right, let me see here. Oops, and here's that word prepared. It says made ready for use, completed earlier. Oh, so that must mean like foods I can buy in the grocery store that are already made for me. Sometimes I'll buy chicken, or maybe I'll even buy like a salad dressing that I don't make for myself. I may buy it in the bottle. So that must be what a prepared food is. All right. Thanks, glossary. I'm going to read the sentence again. Many prepared foods, though, are packed with extra sugar. It's no surprise that cakes, cookies, ice cream, and candy have added sugar. Yeah, because they're sweet, so they have to have sugar in order to be sweet. But sugar is also added to foods you might not expect. Red pasta sauces and ketchup often have added sugar. Tomatoes can taste bitter when they are cooked. Sugar is added to get rid of the bad taste. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't have guessed that. I eat tomato sauce all the time, and I don't think it makes my pasta taste sweet. But it's kind of interesting how sugar is in things that you don't expect. Many low-fat sauces and salad dressings have sugar too. Oils and fats give food flavor. When they are removed, the food doesn't taste as good. To give these foods flavor, sugar is added. I would have never thought that there might be sugar in my mayonnaise. Breakfast cereal is another source of sugar. Many cereals have colorful sugary treats added to them. Even cereals with plain flakes may have a dusting of sugar to make them taste sweeter. And here, I see those pictures of all those things that have the added sugars that I wouldn't expect. And then it says many cereals have lots of added sugar. There's this cool table down here, and it says how much sugar is in your breakfast cereal. Oh, cool. So if you eat shredded wheat, which I like shredded wheat, it says, oh, there's 0 grams of sugar. So that's not having, and that doesn't add any sugar to my diet. There's a cereal called Toasted Oats. Oh, I used to eat that when I was younger. And it only has 1 gram of sugar in it. Corn flakes. Yep, I've had those too before. That has more than toasted oats, 2 grams of sugar. Crisp rice, which is like Rice Krispies, if you've had them, those have 3 grams of sugar. And when I was a kid, I used to add sugar to them and eat them. So my bowl had more. And then Raisin Bran. Ooh, I love Raisin Bran. Oh my goodness. Raisin Bran has 18 grams of sugar. Whoa. Which one of these would you want to eat in the morning? I like Raisin Bran, but now that I know it has 18 grams of sugar, that's a lot of sugar. I might go with something like Rice Krispies or Corn Flakes or even shredded wheat I like too. All right. Now we're going to think back to that big question we talked about before we started this section. How does this section support our main topic that sugar is everywhere? What did you learn in this section, hiding in plain sight, that supports the fact that sugar can be found everywhere? Like the past couple of days, you'll have access to this text. You're going to go back to Seesaw, click Add Response, and you can either record or write your answer to that question using some of the details from the text. Can't wait to see what you have to say.